What is up, guys? It is Hyper here, and welcome back to a brand new Black Desert video. In this video, we're going to be starting the first of many episodes to come for a new Black Desert series that I've been working very hard to plan out, and I'm very excited to bring you guys this episode to kind of introduce it as well as start it for you guys. Now, as you guys know, I did release a video a couple of weeks ago that got a fantastic reception. I'd like to thank everyone who did take the time to kind of leave their feedback on that. It was in relation to the reasons as to why I continue to play Black Desert despite the nerfs and changes. You know, that was great to hear everyone else's opinions about it as well. So that's really awesome. Thank you to everyone for doing that. And it's got me motivated to, I guess, make a new series, which I'm pretty excited about, as I've said already. In this series, as you guys can already tell by the title, it's going to be my version of a Zero to Hero series where I have actually completely purchased a brand new account, and it's going to be something that I'm now going to be working on, not necessarily as my main account, but it's definitely going to take up the majority of my time for the next couple of months, as I'm just looking to take a break from my main account anyway. I've got a lot of processing I need to do, so that's going to give me some time to do that, and I think this video series is going to be quite helpful to not only the new players, but hopefully a bit informative and a bit, I guess not necessarily eye-opening, but hopefully just enjoyable for the veteran players of the community as well. But obviously we'll have to leave that and see how that goes. So the idea that I want to do, guys, is there is a lot of talk in the community lately. I see it in server chat every day. I see it on Reddit. I see it in the Facebook communities that I'm in for Black Desert, where people are under the expectation that when you play Black Desert, you absolutely have to put money into the game. And I'm not talking some money, I'm talking people are saying a minimum of $100 to $150. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, it's not worth doing that. You know, some of the benefits that you get from doing that are insane. From the weight limit to the additional pets, especially the higher tier pets, as well as, of course, the artisan memories down the track for when you start enhancing. You know, that is all insanely overpowered things that you can buy off the marketplace. But to say that it's absolutely required to be successful and to reach endgame, I absolutely have to disagree. Personally, I got to 480 gear score on my main account without purchasing any such item. And yeah, I will admit I have since started buying. I upgraded my pets. I did a lot of stuff because I do have a job and I am able to afford those I guess perks. But I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't in that position, and I know a lot of people who are getting discouraged because they feel that they have to be doing that and they don't play the game. So that's what this video series is going to be about. I'm going to be playing this account without purchasing a single thing from the Pearl shop, unless it's something that I managed to snipe off the marketplace. And I've already been very successful with that. I've been playing this account for about 4 days now. I've been using the Tasmanian Water Park event as well, because I feel that that is an event that any new player has access to, and I've been utilizing that to make some money. And I've already managed to snipe my ninja, who is going to be the main on this account, a costume off the marketplace, which I could not believe I managed to actually snipe a costume within the first week. I was absolutely blown away, and that was awesome. So, and that's basically what's going to happen, guys. You know, I'm going to have to snipe pets. I'm going to have to do value packs the same way. It's just going to be how it needs to be, and if I don't get lucky and I can't get a value pack, or, you know, vice versa with anything, then it's going to be that I have to utilize the loyalty value pack 1 days to do my selling to avoid tax, and that's just how it's going to have to be, and that's fine. I'm very confident I can do that. You know, there was a long time where I didn't have value packs on my main account, and I utilized that loyalty value pack 1 day, and it works. It's not a difficult thing to do. And I want to show that. I don't, you know, me sitting here and saying, oh, it's not difficult, you know, anyone can do that. So rather than sit here, I want to back up my claims by actually making a video series to prove to you guys it's doable. That's what we're doing today. So that's enough. I think you guys kind of understand a little bit about what I want to do. So I want to move into now the goals, because, you know, having a video series where I say I'm just going to, you know, play the game without Cashshop is fun and all, but I actually want to set myself goals to achieve on this account. So first of all, the big one is level 61. I want my main on this account to hit level 61, which I think is a very achievable goal. 61 is just XP that you can get from grinding, and a lot of our money making is going to come from grinding anyway. So, you know, I'm going to be able to reach that goal eventually, no matter what. So that's great. The next goal, which is probably the biggest one that's going to be the challenge, is to reach 500 or higher gear score, or renown rather. That's going to be the big goal. I think that's going to really test our ability to, obviously money make, as well as enhance, as well as just play the game smart, and how we can successfully do that. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, that, to be honest. That's actually going to be a lot of fun, and that's the next big goal. The third goal is I want to have a fully functioning and profitable worker empire. And as most of you know, a lot of worker empires out there, the most profitable ones, do require you to invest in extra storage slots as well as extra worker lodgings, which can be quite expensive off of the Pearl Shop, but I know some people do it. And I want to make sure that, I can represent and show that to the community, that you don't have to buy those things to have a functioning and profitable worker empire that is AFK and just good extra money on the side. Now, I know that's been done before by plenty of other creators, so I'm not trying to claim that I'm the first one to do that, but I just want to do that with my own spin on it. So that's going to be something that will happen in this series as well. And then finally, of course, the last requirement, as I've already stated, is to purchase any and all Cashshop items I want off of the marketplace with in-game cash, not, of course, my real money, which I think is going to be doable. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be based on RNG, but come on, guys, it's Black Desert. What isn't really RNG based? So it's just something else I've got to try and battle with and contend with, and we'll just have to see how we go. So that's basically it. So I think that's pretty much sums up the guide. I don't really have any other big goals. I do have an aspirations of making a frigate, but I don't know if I will set that up as a goal or not, to be honest. I think we'll just have to see how we go. I think I've got some big goals already, but I'm not opposed to adding more goals later as we progress, and I think the frigate's probably one that I will be toying up with. That's a lot of work, of course, a lot of work to go into getting that frigate, but I think it would be fun if I can get it. It's just going to be hard because of the, of course, swimming and going down and catching and getting the corals and stuff like that. Without a swimming suit for extra swim time is obviously difficult. But, that's what this video series is about, is showing that you can do it without Cashshop items. So it might actually be a pretty good goal to set. So we'll have to have a think about that and see what we'll do. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing, guys. So moving forward to kind of end off the video, I kind of want to explain what, as I said, I've already played the account for about 4 days now, so I want to kind of go into what my first couple of hours in game were like, what I did, because I feel like when you first start a new account for anyone, whether it's a veteran player returning to a new account or if it's someone who's first starting the game, it's really, really important what you do in that first hour. So, and it's a massive world, you don't really know. So first things I did was, of course, I logged in and I did the tutorial. That tutorial is just horrible. I hate it. I can't skip it. I've done it so many times, but you can't skip it on a new account, which sucks. So I had to do that tutorial, and that was pretty cool. Now, as soon as I finished that, of course, I had the quest, the Black Spirit quest line to start, killing the grass beetles and stuff like that. I didn't do that right off the bat. I actually went and I explored all the surrounding nodes, as well as all of the NPCs within Olvia, and gathered up all that knowledge. Now, if you're a new player and not understand what I'm talking about, I will make a guide eventually. However, there are plenty of other guides out there that explain the knowledge system, as well as the energy system, as well as the contribution system, which I've not mentioned yet. So definitely, if you feel like you're not understanding this, in this series, I'm not going to be explaining that. That'll either be a separate guide that I do, or something that you may need to kind of find out for yourself, just because it's just going to be impossible for me to kind of go through all of that in this video series without it becoming like 40 minutes long per episode. So just definitely bear that in mind. But yeah, that's basically what I did. I went and got all the energy in Olvia. I went and spoke to all the NPCs, did all the knowledge tracks, and of course started exploring the majority of the nodes in the surrounding area, just because I knew, obviously going to need them. So I went and got them as well, and got all the NPCs surrounding those nodes. As I started doing the quest line as well, I continued to do that as we got to, the Western Guard camp, spoke and got all the knowledge there, and then continued on to Eden, and then obviously did the knowledge within that cave. As we came back out, of course, took the long way to the boss, went and spoke to all the nodes again, really just focusing and prioritizing getting as much knowledge as I could. And by the time we reached Velia, I actually ended up having like, we start off with 30 energy. I think I had about 41 energy or 42 energy, so I got 12 energy just from doing that knowledge gain and energy gain, which was awesome. So I had a lot of energy already just from doing that, which was great. And of course, I did pretty much every side quest I was able to. Every single quest that was there that I could do from Western Guard Camp, I did. And then moving on from there, I did all the quests in Velia as I got there. So I did all the new quests, ran around, helped people with cooking, helped people with killing the bugs, and finding people's wags dragons and all that kind of stuff. I did all of those quests, and that of course gave me a nice bump to my contribution as well, which we will need a lot of later on, since one of our goals is to make a worker empire that's functioning. So we're going to need a lot of contribution points for that. So that's going to be pretty entertaining. Overall, I'm really happy with how the first hour went for the game. I ended up starting my journey as a tamer, but have decided that my tamer is going to become my life skilling character. For anyone who is new, I will strongly suggest that you do have an alt that is dedicated to life skilling, while your main, you just have the regular or the normal, you know, your gathering, your cooking, your processing, all that kind of stuff. You can do that on your main as well, but for the fishing, for, you know, and some of the more, I guess, you know, like farming and all that, I would strongly suggest having either one alt or several alts to do that for you, just simply because you can just leave them in towns and you can switch. You know, if you're out in the bloody desert grinding and you just want to go and fix up your farms and you do some processing, rather than having to run your ass all the way back, you can just switch to your alt and do that. And I think that's really important. So that's what my tamer is going to be like. And she's actually currently parked at Tasmanian Water Park right now, fishing whenever I'm not online. So, and that's just making me some great passive money gain while I'm not online. So really, really good stuff. Definitely encourage you guys to do that as well. And that's what I'm going to be doing. As I said, I re-rolled Ninja, and Ninja was my main. So I went back and did the same thing again. I looked for I used Something Lovely. So if you don't know what somethinglovely.net is, it's a fantastic utility website. It's basically a live map of the game. Oh, not a live map, but it's a big map that you can zoom out. It shows you all the nodes, all the resource nodes, everything, and you can use that to kind of find your way. If you're not sure, it's like, should there be a node there? Is there a node there? You can utilize that to find it and go and get it. So that's really, really cool. So definitely utilize that if you guys are doing some mapping and exploration. So I'll have a link to that in the description below. Finally, guys, as well, as I said, these videos are going to be recap videos primarily. This video is a bit different because I'm introducing the series, but overall my goal is to have this as a series where I recap what I've already done on the account, and it's not going to be really active play, so to speak. I'm not going to be talking to you while I play too much. I'm sure there will be times where I am doing that, but majority of the time it's going to be me recording my gameplay and then me kind of recapping what I've done, why I've done it, and obviously the benefits of why I've done it this way that I believe, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of more informative and more scripted and not kind of so scatterbrained, so to speak. But if you do like to see the raw play, I do stream my progress as much as I can over at my Twitch channel, which will be in the description below. So definitely go and give that a follow so you know when I go live. I don't have an active schedule as yet, so just, you know, drop a follow, and when I do come online, you'll be able to come say hi. As always, guys, that I really appreciate any feedback you guys have, anything at all that you guys want to just mention to me, anything I could do to improve the series, anything that you'd like to see me do in the series, and if you can think of some additional goals as well, I'd love to hear them. So please pop them down in the description below. If I do like the goal, I'll probably add it later, or I could even add it immediately if there's something that I think that would really suit the goal and be really effective. So please pop that down in the description below. And that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. Thank you so much if you have joined me all the way through the end. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really excited for this series, and I'm really hoping that you guys are as well. And yeah, that's going to be the start of a journey, guys. So anyway, guys, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, night, or wherever time it is for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.